Okay, so today I'll be showing you how to do a Dutch braid. So these are what they look like when they're finished. And see, they're on top of the head. It's basically French braiding, it's just kind of backwards or inside out. And then once you're done, you can do all sorts of things like cross them around. And it's really easy, or this is just great for like running, ponytail it off, twist it, all sorts of stuff. But first you need to know how to do this. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to show you how I did that. So you are just going to need one hair tie. That's it. No bobby pins, no hairspray, although I like to use hairspray. No teasing as well. So if you don't know how to French braid, I'd recommend you learn how to do that first. But you could probably do this without that knowledge. You absolutely need to know how to braid. If you don't know how to braid, you can't do this. But I'm assuming if you looked up how to do this, you probably know how to braid. So, I have a knot, if you can see it. Just want to get out all the knots, comb through the hair, making sure to not brush out the other side. So, I have divided the hair halfway down the middle. And so now you're going to kind of start with a section kind of in the middle. And then you're going to start to braid it. And like you know, you have 3 strands. But usually you go over the middle, right? Not with the Dutch braid. That's what makes it Dutch. You go under the middle. 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 So now you're going to start to make it like a French braid, kind of. So you're going to add a strand like you do with a French braid, and then you're going to go under like I was showing you. So you're going to add a strand to this side, and you're going under the middle, and make sure you're keeping it tight. You're going to take a strand again, and you're going under the middle, making sure to keep it tight. So you're adding a strand, and you're going under the middle, keeping it as tight as you possibly can. You're taking a strand, you can see my 3, and you're going under. Taking a strand, and you're going under. Taking a strand, you're going under. So now I'm getting close to finishing it, which is probably the most important part. So make sure you're going under. Like if you kind of just start daydreaming and stuff, you're gonna probably go to how you know how to do it, which is French braiding, which you go over the middle. So make sure you don't do that. So on this last strand that I'm adding in, make sure you go under the middle and you pull it super tight. And then even after, when you're not adding any more hair, that strand also needs to be uber duper tight. Because look at that, look at that. That poof, you don't want that poof. So make sure you're still going under the middle. If you couldn't see, which I'm sorry if you couldn't, but I hope you did. If you couldn't see, here's my 3 pieces. You're going under. Regular braid, you go over. This, you're going under. It's kind of like just taking your hands and twisting it under. So now, you want to make sure you're still trying to keep it tight, but once you get down to this point, you can move a little faster if you want. It can be a little more sloppily done. You still want it to look nice though. Although mine doesn't look too nice down at the bottom. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take a rubber band, tie it off. Now the hair was a little uneven, so I'm gonna have to tie it off up here. So as you can see, it's just like a French braid, except it's on top, and the way you did that was by doing it in reverse. Now once you're done with that, there's all sorts of things you can do, like I said. One super simple one is taking them, crossing them, going around to the top of the head, and tie it like you would a bow. And then kind of just like roll it around the braid. And I mean, you can see those, but you need to pin those down. I mean, you can see how that's not where you'd want it, but that is one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is just tie it, tie it, tie it, and wrap that and tuck it in. I mean, that looks pretty sloppy, but I mean, you'd do it nicer, of course. So I mean, that is how you Dutch braid. Once again, it's just like a French braid, except you go under the middle. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That is how you Dutch braid.